Hey, what's up, Jungle Jesse here in Chelsea. How's everybody doing? My family, friends, and fans. I'm on the corner 16th Street, West 16th, and 8th Avenue. I'm on the east side of the street, right? I'm gonna do a little video. I'm on my way to my mother's house in Chelsea, like I do every Friday. But I want to show you some how it looks out here, and there's a lot of people out here today. People not wearing their mask because of all this confusion now with the masking. But let me turn on you the Google building there. Okay, that used to be, I believe that used to be Port Authority many moons ago. Further down there, you see some buildings back down at 14th Street. That right there used to be a bank, and now it's a CVS. And across the street, it used to be another bank on 14th Street, 8th Avenue, on the west side of the street. Both of them were on the west side of the street. And they are now, one of them is CBS, and the other one is a museum of image. So a lot has changed there. And a lot of it has changed here. So this is what it looks like now. Over here in the corner of 16th Street and 8th Avenue, where you see that bank, it used to be a bar there. There was a building. None of this was here, and there was a bar there. I remember there was an old Irish bar there, and a friend of mine used to go in there a lot. So anyway, let's go. Let's walk up 8th Avenue. So there used to be a place called L'Idéal. I remember my mother was like a fish market, kind of meat market, fish market. My mother used to go to it here, and this is all new building here. And this is between 16th and 17th. So all new. This whole building is new. There used to be actually a gas station. There was a gas station in the corner of 16th Street, I believe, and 8th Avenue, if I'm correct. Okay, so but this whole building is new, as you can see. And then let me show you the street that I was talking about. Okay, there used to be a bar there called the Blue Paradise, right there where that Subway is. It's no longer there. And yeah. Now, folks, let me zoom in on this. This corner here was a pizza shop, right there where it says Zombo. There used to be a pizza shop that fed many years. And down the block, of course, is the junior high school I went to, IS-70. So this has changed a lot. 8th Avenue has changed really a lot. I don't remember too much of 8th Avenue. I mean, it went through so many changes in the 70s and the 80s. And then, so I made a video a while back where I said that during the 70s, this was like a rundown avenue, 8th Avenue, and then that the gays had moved in and had fixed up the neighborhood. So somebody, of course, like a lot of my videos become controversial, and somebody complained about me saying that the gays came in and fixed it. Well, a lot of people came on my side and told me, yeah, it was true. The gays came in and fixed it. And the lady who said this thought I was trying to mock the gays or something like that. And I informed her that I was gay myself. So that shut her up. But, yep. So, folks, there used to be a place called, I don't know if you remember, it was called Burger Town. It was across the street, right in the corner of 18th Street and 8th Avenue. Let me switch this around so you can see what I'm talking about. Now it's a Valley Bank. And across the street right there where the restaurant is called Seymour, used to be a hardware store for many years. On the corner, I'm on the corner 18th Street, 8th Avenue, the west side. That used to be a hardware store. And there was a bunch of other stores here, and we'll keep on, and I'll show you some more. So folks, for many years in the corner of 18th Street, right there, and actually the sign is still there, Liquors, oh my God. So anyway, this used to be a liquor store for many years. And then it became an ice cream and sherbet place, or gelato. It became a gelato place, and then it went out of business. And now it's still there, and the liquor store sign is still up. And like I said, once again, there goes there that, and this is across the street where that hardware store used to be. There's a bunch of other stores here. And then the Joyce Theater, which used to be the Elgin Theater, that's where the Elgin Theater used to be. And that's where the Joyce Theater is nowadays. So a lot has changed. The Joyce Theater actually has been there for a very long time, and now you got a couple of the bars here and stuff like that. So let's keep walking, folks. Across the street, where there's a Starbucks cafe there, that used to be a Blimpies, if you remember, many years ago. And there goes once again the theater that used to be the Elgin, now is the Joyce, and then. All these stores have changed. I don't remember what these stores were, but it's gone through so many changes I can't keep up. So folks, the liquor store that was there for many years on the corner of 18th Street actually has moved, and now it's around the corner from 20th Street, and you can see it behind me. And this is the liquor store, same owners, I believe, that used to be on 18th Street and 8th Avenue for many years. And let me turn you around. There goes the FedEx building, the FedEx office store in the Rite Aid. This used to be A&P. Okay, and there was a clothing store over here. I remember that much. And also over here, where this building's up, they just made it, and it's still closed. It's up for lease. This used to be. There was a store here. There used to be a restaurant, and they sold like the best Cuban sandwiches in Chelsea was sold in this thing. I forgot the name of it, but this was the place. So a lot has changed. I'm on 20th Street. All these restaurants have places outside, across the street. Down there is the 10th precinct. Laundromat behind me has been there for many years. And across the street, if you can see, there's some new stores. The building, I had a friend of mine who lived in that building. He went to junior high school with me, and we spent about 3 weeks in the hospital actually together during the 70s, the late 70s when I was in junior high school. He had an issue. We actually met in the hospital. He had an issue, and I had an issue. I had some kidney stones, and we ended up in Bellevue Hospital. We spent about 2-3 weeks there, and that's where we became friends, and we didn't realize that we went to the same junior high school. So folks, over here this says Family Store, Salvation Army Family Store. It used to be a clothing store, I think. Years ago, I bought a pair of sneakers in there. It was a big store, and there was like sold clothes in there, I believe. Like I said, I don't remember too much, but you would correct me but I remember it being a clothing store. I remember buying a pair of sneakers in there, Converse, like for $15, and that was a lot of money in those days. A lot of money. And there goes that used to be a dry washing machines in there as well. And let me turn this around, and you can see some of the buildings. I mean, like I said, a lot has changed here. A lot has changed so fast that I lost track of what was back here. In the corner here was a gay bar that was called Rawhide, and now it's called Vibe, and it sells clothes and stuff like that. But it was there for many years, over 20 years. This was the low location of Rawhide, a gay bar. And speaking of gay, like I told you, when I made the video, somebody criticized me for using the word, for saying that the gays came in and fixed the neighborhood. But I was only telling the truth. I mean, when I do these videos, let me make sure I don't get by a car. When I do these videos, I love, I check up my facts. And sometimes I get things wrong, but for the majority, I try to be as accurate as possible. And it was true. The gays moved in and fixed up the neighborhood. Okay? So, turning this thing around, I know there was a furniture store somewhere around here. Let me see if I can zoom in. There was a furniture store around here somewhere. And then that building right there used to be another building. And in the bottom, it housed the Key Food that burned down. I remember when it burned down. My mother was upset because she used to shop there. So, yeah, now it's a Christides. And of course, there's a new building on top. So, okay, so folks, now I'm on the west side of 8th Avenue, and I'm approaching 22nd Street. And I came on this side because there was a lot of stores here years ago, and I just wanted to show you how it looked. It's all different. And let me zoom in on that. And I remember there was a place that was an old place that used to sell newspapers and stuff. It was an old black storefront. And over here used to be actually a place called El Encanto, which was like a jewelry place that sold records. My mother used to buy records there. Oh my God, vinyl records. And she used to buy jewelry. And there was a jewelry slash record store. And there used to be a guy there, I think his name was Carlos, and I think he owned the place. And I think the place was held up one time and somebody got shot or he got killed. Something like, I don't remember. I was kind of young and I don't remember the story too much. But yeah, the Encanto. It was the only place I really remember from there. And of course, across the street in the corner used to be a funeral home that got burned down. I think it was Walter B. Cook. I believe it was Cook Funeral Home in the corner. And now for many years it's been a Chelsea Gourmet Deli for many years. So let me turn in front of there here I am in front of the Mega Christini's, which used to be a Key Food many years ago before it burned down, right? So, yeah, folks, a lot of stuff has changed around here. Okay, you got the Chelsea Florist that's been there for many years. I don't know how long this thing has been there, but it's been there as long as I remember. It was a flower store, because I remember my mother going in there to buy flowers, like for Mother's Day, to take to my grandmother's grave. So it's been there for a long time. Chelsea Florist, many years it's been there, as far as I remember when I was a kid. So folks, this shoe store has been around forever, and I see that you have to support Leslie. She's running for city council, so support her. Make sure that you support her. So in the corner many years ago, there was a place called Bickford. It was in the corner, and then actually there was a Kentucky Fried Chicken for a while, which people will probably not remember. And also over here there was a store called Te Amo that was sold. It was like a newspaper stand. I sold newspapers and everything. Because I remember I bought a cigarette lighter there for my mother for Mother's Day or something as a gift, and they let me actually buy it. And across the street, of course, used to be the famous donut place, the donut shop, and there was a bakery before that. Now there's a Popeye. There used to be a jewelry store there. I remember because I bought a ring in there. So that's the east side of 8th Avenue and 23rd Street. So I'm actually on 23rd Street here. And of course there goes what used to be Lamston's. Now it's CVS, and used to be the Gap, but that's closed now. And now the plans are that it's going to be torn down and turned into a Target, from what I see. So we might be seeing our first Target here in Chelsea if that building is torn down. And it's true that the Target is being built. So behind me used to be the Carver Savings Bank, I believe the name of it, and now it's a BBQ. And I'm on the I'm on the west side of the between 24th and 23rd. Yeah, I'm also here behind Chicken Delight. Don't Cook Tonight, called Chicken Delight, used to be over here. There used to be a TV place that used to sell TVs. All this is all new, folks, all new. Okay, this used to be a jewelry store here. I remember it was like a jewelry pawn shop, and then they used an ice cream place in the corner. I forgot the name of the ice cream. I got a brain fart right now, but I remember the Carvel. There used to be a Carvel right in the corner. Now it's part of Mount Sinai Doctors. Let me just flip this around. See, over here there used to be a clothing store, fine men's clothing store. It used to be called Stanley, and then there was a bar in the corner for a while, and then upstairs was the bowling alley. Okay, now lately it was a gym and a New York Sports Club, and I think they closed that down. And then of course Lamston's 5 and 10, they used to run from the corner all the way over here, and that's all. So the building is actually all empty. And of course, we might be seeing our first Target if that building, if it is true, the rumors that Target bought the building to tear it down, which is a shame because this is it's like a landmark. If it's true, then we're gonna have our Target right on 23rd Street. Okay, so right where that Rite Aid is, used to be a supermarket called Red Apple. I don't know if you guys remember Red Apple, but my mother used to go there. After the Key Food burned down, a lot of people went over to Red Apple. There's so much noise here. So yeah, that used to be the. I'm trying to get out of people like it. So that used to be the Red Apple. And of course now we are over by the Co-ops. Okay. And I'm approaching 25th Street, and you can see a bunch of new buildings up there in the background, and that building down there on 25th Street. Yeah, it's a lot. So folks, that's a little tour of 8th Avenue, and like I said, last time I mentioned the gays fixing 8th Avenue, somebody came and attacked me. I mean, it was the truth. The gays moved in and they fixed up the place, and now they got chased out after they fixed up the place. They moved up to Hell's Kitchen, a lot of them. So, and like I said, I'm a gay myself, so I wasn't mocking anybody or making shit up, you know what I mean? So let me show you St. Columba. I was baptized in this church in I wouldn't even want to say it, 63. Actually 64. When I was 1 year old, I was baptized in that church in San Colomba. And I don't know, maybe I'll end up there when my time comes, I don't know. But anyway, I'm walking down 25th Street. I'm walking down 25th Street and toward 9th Avenue because I got to go to 10th Avenue to get to my parents' place. So yeah, so 8th Avenue was fixed up. And I mean, I tell you, it was run down. There was a lot of bars. There was a lot of stuff going on. It was fun though. It was like 42nd Street in the old days, you know. There was a lot of stuff going on. It was fun. But and then they fixed it up. Prices went up. The value of the properties went up. And then just everybody just, I guess, outpriced themselves. And then they all got chased out. And now they have to actually, they moved up to Hell's Kitchen. To Hell's Kitchen. So, and it's a shame because a lot of these stores are closed. They're closed and they're up for rent, and especially now with the pandemic, it's like a ghost town. You know, a lot of places are closed, and it's really bad. So it's a shame, it really is. So anyway, I'm approaching 25th and 9th Avenue, and I'll show you around. But you've seen it before, you know. I've done other videos on. So folks, I'm approaching the corner. Right there in the corner where you see grocery store used to be the Grant's Bar, and then of course there was a laundromat, there was a pizza shop, there was Jimmy's, there was a fish market, there was a bunch of stuff there that almost got run over by a scooter. Can you believe that? So now not only you have to be careful getting hit by a car, you can get hit by a bike. So, beep beep. Yeah, there you go. Beep, beep. It's not even a horn. Beep, beep. It's not a horn, I'm telling you. So this is a restaurant over here in the corner. It used to be the parking lot for the housing. And look how disgusting this place looks. This is just in the corner, 25th and 9th Avenue. It's disgusting. And I don't know how people live in this building, expensive building, and put up with this. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. Look at this. And somebody needs to do something about this. If I lived in this building and came out and seen this is ridiculous. It's disgusting. You can't walk on the street. It's just disgusting. Look at this. Okay. It's just bad. This is bad. So behind me is the park between 425, 420, the courtyard. Okay, we won't go through that again. We're not gonna start an argument today. But this is the courtyard between 425, 420. Let's leave it at that. So folks, I've reached the end of my destination. I'm on the corner of 25th and 10th Avenue, and I'm gonna go see my parents now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video of 8th Avenue. I know it's been kind of quick because I hate people like when they're looking at me and filming. It's just uncomfortable. I don't have a cameraman with me sometimes, and it's just hard for me to concentrate what's going on around and to talk at the same time. You know, film, do the video, and talk and be alert of what's going on around me, my surroundings, because there are some kind of strange characters around nowadays. So anyway, folks, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope I haven't offended everybody, because you know, every time I say something, I don't know. I say it like it is, right? I say it like it is, and then people come and throw it out of proportion. You know, like when I said that 8th Avenue was fixed up by the gays. It's the truth. It's a known fact. Ask anybody who lived on 8th Avenue in this group; they'll tell you it's the truth. And I'm gay myself, so I wasn't mocking anybody. I wasn't making fun of anybody or trying to be cute or trying to be funny in that. So anyway, folks, with that said, I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Please wear your mask still when you're indoors and in the closed areas. It's still an issue. We still got to get through this. Please get vaccinated. Please. I mean, I know people believe that they put chips in you, they put metal in you, and they put all kind of crazy shit. I don't know what the hell these people have thought this up. But anyway, with that said, I love you guys, and I see you guys soon. Love my Chelsea in my heart. Visit YouTube. You see a bunch of my videos called Chelsea in my heart by Uncle Jesse. Love you guys. Much love from the bottom of my heart. See you guys soon.